Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Stats Reviews. As you can see, we have Frodo and Gollum here on my review table. A piece from Prime One Studios Lord of the Rings line, 1/4 scale. Great piece. Taken here from the third movie of the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings trilogy, with Elijah Wood here as Frodo. And this scene is, of course, where Frodo is passing the lair of Shelob and searching for Cirith Ungol. And Gollum set him a trap here, and hoping that Shelob is gonna kill Frodo so he can get back the Ring of Power, which you can already see here hanging around Frodo's neck. And I mean, this of course is iconic. Frodo here lurking over Frodo's shoulder and longing for the ring, and Frodo here trying to get through the darkness, holding his sword Sting, and in the left hand the vial of light that he received from Galadriel in Lothlorien when the Fellowship of the Ring passed through Moria and allegedly lost Gandalf to the Balrog in this legendary fight in the first movie. Absolutely fantastic piece. The likeness is spot on. I really like the base concept as well here with the spider webbing and all these skulls here on this rock base. Of course, again, a rock base. I mean, that is, I don't know, 70% of the statues probably have rock bases. But anyway, this one looks pretty cool. We will get into the details in a second. And of course, the sub base, as you can see, is this kind of building-like structure, and then the giant, more of a darker gold ring here surrounding the base, and in the front you have the bright gold ring, the One Ring from Sauron, with all the engravings, of course. This is the bonus version. So the necklace here with the ring, I think, is the bonus item, and then you also get a replica of the One Ring for in usual man's size, so it fits perfectly on my ring finger. I hope this isn't a sign of me having to wear this now instead of my wedding ring, because otherwise I would get in trouble with my wife. I put it on yesterday and posted some photos on Facebook, so that was a fun reaction, of course, by the community. Anyway, so the Lord of the Rings line is something special for me, to be honest. I'm usually collecting Batman and Masters of the Universe, but I had to get into this Lord of the Rings line because I just love the books or the book, and also other books from Tolkien. I love all the universe here from Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings. I think it's just the best fantasy story ever told. And of course, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy and also the Hobbit trilogy, which is pretty nice, to be honest. I just watched the 3 Hobbit movies again lately, and I really enjoyed them. It's best of the best Hollywood production, of course. So I'm fully dedicated here to this line. I'm just missing Lurtz and I'm just missing Lurtz for the moment. Otherwise I have everything on PO, which has been released or have it already in hand. So I've got Sauron, Aragorn, and Legolas. You can watch the reviews on my channel, of course. Those are all great. And now I've got Frodo here, and I have Gimli on PO, Gandalf on PO, the Witch King on PO. I'm not sure about the Nazgul, but I'll probably get them just to complete the line. They're also looking really cool. Yeah, so let's get into the details of this piece before I talk too much here again. As I said, you have this sub base here, which is kind of the little stairs and column structure here, more like a building structure, with this pretty famous P1 black stone with these cracks in there. You can see this in a lot of also the Batman bases. Here the highlight, of course, is the one ring here that surrounds the base, the sub base, with all these elvish engravings. Apparently this is the tongue of Mordor, but the runes here are elvish. And then here in front you have this kind of big one ring again, with the leaf of Lothlorien here. So I think that fits, of course, Frodo and Gollum here very, very well. And then check out here the ground, rocky ground. That looks a bit plasticky, to be honest, but still pretty good. And then you have these little parts here of bones, and of course then here the webbing here of Shelob, which is, by the way, called Kankra in German, which is also a very nice name. So I didn't even know that she was called Shelob in English, but I always like to learn new things, so I looked it up in Google for this review, and apparently they changed the name for the German version here of the book. Anyway, so the webbing, and then of course here this kind of rib cage, and then here the jaw bones and the skull, and then some further bones here. And Gollum is sitting here on this top of this rock. The rocks look pretty nice. I mean, again, all these Prime 1 rocks look a bit plasticky in real life, but still it's an effort to make good looking rocks in polystone. So I think it's fine. It's not super good, but it's definitely fine. Looks great in person. And then yeah, the concept, of course, here Frodo looking superb, and then Gollum here, as I said, lurking over his shoulder, is just perfect. So it's a 5 out of 5 concept, most definitely, in my opinion. And the execution is also very nice, as you will see now in detail. So we've got the feet here of Frodo, very, very nice colors. Again, this translucent resin that Parm 1 is using. You can see that it's all dirty and a little bit also here, yeah, like very worn, of course, because they have been walking for a long time already when they reach Cirith Ungol. And then you have these hairs here on the feet. They are, yeah, somehow glued on there. It's characteristic of the hobbits, of course. And check out this one here. I think all the veins and everything looks really great here with this translucent resin. So to be honest, translucent resin is my favorite material. I prefer this definitely also over silicone. I think it's the best of the best for making skin parts and statues. The pants here look nice, a little bit worn, as you would expect after this long journey, and held here by this simple leather belt, and then also these pant holders here. Yeah, detail is okay, it's nice. Colors are good, brownish and grayish. And the shirt is also really nice. Very nice details to it. Also very worn already. I like the buttons, I like all these little things here in the shirt. Fortunately, you have the seam here where this arm connects to the body. That's visible, definitely. It's not too bad because you have all these wrinkles here, so it blends in more or less nicely, but it's definitely there. otherwise looking great. The hands also look great. Again with the veins and everything, looking really good. And then you have here the light of Galadriel. This vial looks really good. Oops, sorry for that. Let's get back here a second. And then here. So this vial looks really good, and you can light this up like this. You have a little button here, and you need this little batteries, and then this lights up like this, so you can see. And yeah, of course in daylight it's not too bright, and I think also the batteries are not the best anymore, but definitely it lights up, which looks cool. Then we've got the cloak here that was given to Frodo and also the other members here from the Fellowship by Galadriel and Lothlorien. Of course this nice leaf, green leaf here, which holds this cloak together, and then this is looking really good, nicely sculpted, same as with Aragorn and Legolas. So that's looking very nice, flowing here, bit in the with the movement of the walking pose in the wind, looking nice. And then we've got the bonus item here, which is this one little ring. It looks really good also, with the chain here. You can place this around the neck, and then check out the face sculpt here of Frodo, which looks really, really good in my opinion. Really nice. Also the eyes are painted very well. In my opinion, the hair looks good. Very, very cool likeness to Elijah Wood in the movie. And also like the pose here, moving forward very cautiously through the tunnels here of Shelob's lair. Yeah, just amazing detail, in my opinion. And then, I mean, Gollum is probably the highlight of the statue for me. I mean, he looks so cool. Check out all these nice color variations here with this translucent resin body. The eyes look so good. And the hair is glued there on his bald head. This is real hair in this case. And the body looks crazy good as well. Hunched over here, kneeling down, holding here the rock with both hands. You need to be careful when you put this in, because as you can see there's not much gap here, and it snaps really in to this sort around the rock here, the hand. So better using a hairdryer when you apply this to not break anything. Loincloth are two different pieces that snap in, this one on the front, looking very good as well. This guy has been tortured here in Barad-dûr, as you can see, in order to find out where the ring is. Check out the details here on the soles of his feet. Amazing here as well. This is just an insanely well-made piece, guys. So, it's not cheap. It was, I think, 1,100 or maybe 1,000. I'm not sure, but I think 1,100 bucks for a pretty small piece, just maybe 40 to 50 centimeters in height. So it's pretty small, of course. I mean, this is a hobbit and another hobbit type creature here, Gollum. So yeah, but you get two statues, you get two iconic characters, you have the slide up feature, you have a die-cast sword, Sting, which we'll look in detail now. This looks really good. This is fantastic. And I really love when they make these swords die-cast. So sometimes they make plastic swords, which really doesn't look good. But in this case, they didn't cheap out on that. So overall, this is definitely fantastic. It's giving you a 360 here of this piece. And I can highly recommend it. Paint is superb, 5 out of 5 definitely. Sculpt 5 out of 5, concept 5 out of 5. Definitely also has a wow factor in my opinion. It stands out in the collection just because it's these two iconic characters in this really, really iconic pose for the Lord of the Ring movies. So, please let me know what you think yourself in the comments down below, and hope you liked it. If so, then please give me a like, will help out the visibility of the channel. And of course, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to not miss out on any videos being uploaded here very, very soon again. Thanks for watching, guys, as always, and see you around. Bye bye.